Hello, in this video we will look at rewriting absolute value equations and solving them. So for algebraic expressions k and m, if absolute value of k is equal to m, it is equivalent to k equals to m or k equals to negative m. And we will see what it means in the following example. So here we have to solve absolute value of a is equal to 3. So following this property, we can rewrite it as a is equal to 3 as one of our solutions, or this is very important. And the second property is a can be equal to negative 3. So we just got our two solutions for this very simple absolute value equation. Let's check. The reason we need to include both of these positive and negative version of a number is because if we plug in these answers into absolute value of a is equal to 3, when a is equal to 3, absolute value of 3 is equal to 3, that answer is obvious. Now the reason we need to have an OR and the second answer is because if we plug in a equals to negative 3, absolute value of negative 3 is equal to 3 as well. So absolute value equations, they have two solutions. So in this example we have to solve absolute value of 2x minus 1 equals to 5. So to remove this absolute value sign, you need to break this absolute value equation into two cases with an OR. One of them is 2x minus 1 equals to negative 5, and the other one is 2x minus 1 equals to positive 5. The reason I started with the negative is because a lot of people get the positive version but forget to set this absolute value equation to the negative version as well. So let's solve 2x minus 1 equals to 5. Let's add 1 to both sides and we get 2x. This adds up to 0 is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. The inverse of multiplying by 2 is to divide by 2, and we have to do the same thing to both sides. 2 and 2 will cancel and we get x is equal to 6 divided by 2 is 3. Or let's solve the second equation. We have 2x minus 1 equals to negative 5. So let's add 1 to both sides and we get 2x. This adds up to 0 equals to negative 5 plus 1, different signs difference. We have more negatives, so it will be negative. Difference between 5 and 1 is 4. The inverse of multiplying by 2 is to divide by 2. And we get 2 and 2 will cancel into 1. So x is equal to negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So let's check. And if we plug in x equals to 3 into the equation of absolute value of 2 times x minus 1 equals to 5, and instead of x let's use 3, this will give us absolute value of 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1. Is that equal to 5? This will give us absolute value of 6 minus 1 is 5. And absolute value of 5 is 5, so this checks out. Let's check x equals to negative 2 by substituting it into absolute value of 2 times x minus 1 equals to 5. And instead of x, let's plug in negative 2. This gives us absolute value of 2 times negative 2, negative 4 minus 1. Close the absolute value equals to 5. Negative 4 minus 1, same sign, sum, so absolute value of negative 5, and this is equal to 5. This checks out. So x equals to 3 and x equals to negative 2 are the solutions to this absolute value equation. That's all.